What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I do my 10,000 steps today. I'm going to jump right into this one without further ado. It's these influencers, if you could call it that, that's begging, man. You got influencers, and I use that term very loosely. That's just what they're being dubbed as. They jumping on live, be it IG or, they making TikToks or whatever. And they begging for money. They begging for food money. They begging for, this wind is picking up. They begging for money to get a motel for the night. They begging for rent payments or car note payments. I mean, this stuff is just, I don't know. I would say, have they no shame? But I guess that question answers itself if they out here begging like that. And then here go the killer part. This is the part that got me. These people oftentimes have an attitude when you don't want to just give them money. These are people that are providing no value. They have no foreseeable talents. They just jumped on live. That's all they did. They jumped on live, started asking for coins, and because you're not reciprocating, they want to result to insults, calling you brokey and all this sort of stuff. I mean, you're the one that is online talking about you can't afford food today. Really? You want to call somebody else the broke one? That's what we doing for real? Insanity, man. So I've seen this plenty of times. I actually intended to make a video about this sooner, but I didn't get around to it until now. So here we are, man. We talking about this. I don't know who's worse, though. The people who are doing the begging, that have this insane sense of entitlement. Are they worse, or are the people who are gullible enough to keep giving them money? Are they the worst ones? I mean, I've seen people asking for money for their anniversary trip. They're begging for money for their anniversary trip. And I mean, if you can't afford your life, get a job. Hustle, do a side hustle, do some gig work, do something. I'm seeing people quitting a 9-to-5 to be full-time online beggars. Like, you quit your 9-to-5 to beg strangers for money daily. And it's varying levels of success. Some of them, they'll get a lot of support depending on who they are. People of certain protected groups and classes tend to get more support doing this than others. But even that wanes after a while because people see that you're really not doing anything other than just asking for money or almost demanding money, and you're doing it daily. If you run into some financial issue here and there, people are willing to help. People are generally good people out there, and they want to help. It makes them feel good to help people. But this is not you needing help when you're trying to squeeze total strangers for money daily. This is just you being a crummy person. And then I seen some, the sign says, please don't climb. I seen some that they're asking for money and they don't even want to tell you what it's for. I got an emergency. They being vague as hell. I got an emergency. They say, please don't climb on this right here. I mean, I don't know if anybody would even try to climb that. We got this one over here behind me that spells out respect. I'm over here at the Historical Museum. So, some stuff in the background. So it said Midtown getting around. As I was saying about the one lady. Oh, here's a funny sign behind me. It says, No skateboarding, rollerblading, or loitering. Say like, get the hell on. Don't just be hanging out here. We've got different cement handprints. This one's for Gordie Howe. That's dope. Dave Bing. Oh. Barry Sanders. I flipped my camera down to show the Dave Bing one. I don't know if y'all seen it though. And then there's a bunch of other ones around there. I'll come back by another time and see what other ones they have. As I was saying, the one lady, she was like, she need money. It's an emergency. She got to get somewhere right now. It's an emergency. She need help. You know, and she not gonna divulge any information about it because she don't do that. She don't put family business out. And I'm just like, how convenient that you need money for some emergency, but you refuse to tell people what said emergency is because you don't do that. You don't divulge personal. Lady, get out of here. This type of person be the main ones that be online gossiping about other people's stuff, including family business. So saying that they won't divulge business about this in particular, it's just not very believable. But man, like, what is happening here? You got folks for real that are would-be influencers. That's what I'm gonna call them anyway. Because I don't think you can really call yourself an influencer if you're not very successful at it. You know, you can get online and you can make videos telling people this, or you should buy that. But if you're not really making enough money to do it full time, can you really classify yourself as an influencer? Really? I'm asking y'all. Can you do that? Does that make sense to you? I don't know. And there's a lot of people out here with a lot of money apparently, but not a lot of good sense, because I don't understand how something like this would even be lucrative for them. One of them, listen, the chick begging for money, all right? Kid you not, she's begging for money. She's got a brand new Starbucks tumbler in her hand that she's sipping out of, as she talk about she's homeless and she needs to get a motel room. She claimed that she's called all of the homeless shelters and none of them will take her, and it just sounds very exhausting to live like this. You expect people to go out and work every day, putting in at a 9 to 5, that you refuse to work, right? You refuse to work a 9 to 5, but you expect people to go out every day and work their 9 to 5 and then turn over to you money that they earn doing it. And then on top of that, have an attitude when they don't want to contribute to you their hard-earned coin. That's just wild to me, man. Have y'all seen this? Y'all had to have seen this. I can't be the only one, because it's become too widespread for y'all not to have seen it. Entirely too widespread. So in the comments, I want y'all to throw me a few examples, if you feel like it, of people you've seen doing this. What was their grift? I'm very interested in knowing. So I appreciate y'all connecting with me. I'm about to get back to these steps. I think I just felt a drop of rain. I'm in trouble. I'm in Midtown, so I'm a ways from home right now. Might have to do some running. I'll check in with y'all later.